How we doing, y'all? This is Bryce coming at you once again from Charleston Power Sports in Charleston, South Carolina. What's sitting right here behind me might pique the interest of the working man and somebody that's looking for something to simply get the job done in a way that is comfortable and classy in comparison to the way that hard work has been done previously in the past. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a side-by-side that the more I look at it, the more I fall in love with it. This absolutely gorgeous side-by-side that's stanced up here in front of me just so happens to be the 2021 Polaris Ranger 1000, the premium edition. And just to go through a little bit about what that premium stands for on this side-by-side, what is offered through the premium package. Definitely the color scheme is the first and foremost thing I need to go over with you guys on this. This metallic, almost gunmetal red that's all over this side-by-side is not a color that we normally see on these Rangers, and that's part of the premium package as well. You get these rims on it as well, that glossy black Polaris rims on it. Those are the Ranger rims. Just looks really good exteriorly, but you also get the best electric power steering that you could get on one of these side-by-sides. And let me just tell you right now, I've said this in a few of my other previous Polaris videos, the electric power steering on these newer line Polarises, their side-by-sides, their ATVs, all of that, it's second to none. And I'm on a bunch of different brands of machines all day long, but the power steering offered on the newer Polarises is so good. I cannot emphasize that enough. And yeah, it's just a very well-rounded utility vehicle. Got a nice big bed on the back of it. I think it's like 12 or 13 inches of ground clearance on this. Just a wonderful tool for somebody that is looking to do some hard work and have a machine that's going to work just as hard as them. That's what this Ranger offers, especially with this premium package. But yeah, I want to go ahead and give you guys a look at the interior a little bit. Pretty standard in comparison to the regular Rangers, the newer line of them. Nothing too different about these. I'll give you a look at the digital display up front here. Yeah, pretty standard up front there. Not a whole lot of bells and whistles on this thing. You got your headlight switch up here, your differential right here as well. You got a glove box up front. Yeah, that's not really the claim to fame for these Rangers. They're a wonderful base for a lot of aftermarket additions. You can really customize these to fit any need that you might want. And this 1000 engine inside of it is so powerful when it's on a chassis and a body type like this. Very light. This is only the 2-seater, so there's not a whole lot of weight on this, and you could really throw this thing around if you wanted to. So let me go ahead and start this thing up for you. I want to give you guys a little cruise around, let you see how it handles, and I'll get right to that. Give me one sec, guys. All right, y'all, so you guys can hear the engine running just a little bit on this thing. And I'll tell you what, I said it previously, but this 1000 engine is a lot more than what you would expect on a vehicle that was built primarily for utility purposes, not necessarily for speed. You know, that's reserved for the Razors in the Polaris class. But I love the way this thing handles. This electric power steering on this side-by-side is seamless, so smooth, like a hot knife through butter is what it feels like making cuts and turns on this side-by-side. And it's a beautiful day to boot as well, so a smooth riding machine and nice weather just always puts a big smile on my face, guys. Give me one sec, I'm gonna get to a straight stretch here, and then I want to show you guys a little bit of what this side-by-side is capable of. Here we go, y'all. Not too shabby at all, to say the very least. Not too shabby. I'll give you a quick look down here as well. You can see the display, a little bit of the road. Back on it, and it's on top of everything that you're doing. This thing is so responsive, no delay whatsoever when you're hitting the throttle on this thing. Suspension on it, although it's not the biggest suspension that they offer on Polaris side-by-sides, it's more than enough to make you feel very comfortable going over pretty much any terrain on this thing. Yeah, this thing would be a perfect machine for climbing over fields and, you know, getting through muddy terrain, forestry to get to the tree stand, etc. This is a working man side-by-side that knows how to relax and enjoy the finer things in life. And I'm gonna let it run a little bit for y'all so y'all can see what the headlight scheme looks like up front. Once again, this front view on these Polaris side-by-sides and ATVs they're also menacing. I love the way that they do the front end of their machine. That nice big grill up front it's tough to miss, and it's tough to not identify from a distance when you see these Rangers and, you know, some of the high lifters as well that they have in their ATV class. You got a spot for a hitch up front there as well if you felt that necessary, and frankly, on a side-by-side like this, what it was built for, I do think that a hitch would be necessary. It'd be very nice to have that. And yeah, you can always throw a roof on this thing, and there's all kinds of aftermarket stuff you can put on this side-by-side, like I was saying previously. But we got a lot more side-by-sides just like this one down here at Charleston Power Sports, once again in Charleston, South Carolina. So if you guys are looking for something just like this, if you're a working man or a woman that is just looking for a machine to work just as hard as you, then I think that this would be a wonderful machine to have in your arsenal without any doubt. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video today by once again thanking you guys so very much for the support that you've been giving on both of the YouTube pages that I run. It's made my days so much better and just kept a smile on my face when some days it's a little bit tough to smile, y'all. And that's just the way the times are right now. It's what COVID's doing. It's just what everything's doing right now. So we're gonna find the little moments throughout the day to smile about. We're gonna keep a positive head on our shoulders, and we're gonna keep our head down and our feet moving, y'all. You guys please take care of yourselves this week. Find somebody you love, give them a very big hug for me, and you guys take it easy. God bless.